We're going to talk about digital champions. Digital champions is the list of 100 biggest tech companies in the region. We as a Digital Poland, we've done this list for the third time. What is the digital champion? It's a company with a valuation above 100 million US dollars. We categorize those companies by 5 categories like e-commerce, marketplace, software as a service. And the company needs to operate in the CE region or the revenue comes from the CE region. We analyze 63,000 companies from PitchBook, from platforms like PitchBook, Dealyroom, Merger Market, Prequin, Crunchbase, all of them. We make additionally direct call. We also talked with the PE/VC communities, and we find out that there's at least 150 companies with a valuation above 100 million. So those are main findings. First of all, the valuation increased by 40% to 107 billion euro. We have 31 Phoenix. Phoenix is a company in a private or public hands with a valuation above 1 billion US dollars. Poland is actually the home to the digital champions. We have 40% of the champions in the region. But actually, if you look on the intensity, so how many there are champions per capita, then Estonia punch above its weight. In terms of categories, my last sentence is about categories. So e-commerce, 35 billion US dollars, and software as a service as a second category, 32 billion dollars. In terms of CE, why CE region? So it's the actually biggest second region in the Europe, just after the German-speaking region. 19% bigger than Nordics and 35% bigger than Benelux in terms of GDP. And for the last 15 years, the region grew more than 1% on an annual basis. So we have a champion with me, Michal from IAI company, which is a shop platform. So how to outgrow the growth in e-commerce? What's the e-commerce silver lining?
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Michal Paschalis, and I am honored to run IAI, which has been classified as a dragon in this ranking. And IAI, we are the e-commerce platform for merchants. So we basically build stores, we maintain stores, we help merchants sell, and we do it all in the software as a service model. We've been quite successful in terms not only taking the tailwinds, because as you can see, the e-commerce market in Poland is growing really, really fast. But we've also been quite successful in outgrowing the market. The GMV growth 31% against the market average of 13 means not only we've been able to pick up the merchants who are successful, but we've been able to help them grow. And the reasons why we have found ourselves on that list is simply because we've not only been able to build the ecosystem of the value-added services that allow our merchants to outgrow the market and provide the stickiness that translates to roughly single-digit percent churn rate, closer to 1 actually, so really single. But also it allows us to win the merchants that think seriously about doing e-commerce. Year on year in terms of revenue and EBITDA growth, roughly double that pace. We see opportunities to further grow in Poland, but moreover we see opportunities to grow outside of Poland, especially in terms of the ecosystem of the value-added services that we provide. And last to mention, the AI, obviously some of our services, yes, they are AI-driven. We are very enthusiastic about the future possibilities of AI. We are quite pragmatic in adopting these to our services at this stage, and I think pragmatism in terms of AI is important, especially for mid-sized companies that finance it with the money that we make. Still, I believe it's still less than 10% of the potential that we have already identified in how AI can help our business. We're looking into the future for taking the full advantage of it.
Tomasz, you invested in IAI, but also you represent MCI company. And what was your impact in terms of CE region? Now, what you did already in the region?
So MCI, we are one of the largest private equity groups in Central Eastern Europe. Central Eastern Europe, as you heard, is the fastest growing part of Europe right now, very healthy. I think Poland, probably we know, is currently a really kind of very strong economic growth because of many reasons. It's probably too short time to explain that. 125 million population in the region, with a double-digit growth of digitalization across many verticals. MCI, we are 700 million euro evergreen, so one of the really largest private equity funds, doing purely technology and digital, mostly software as a service in B2B and e-commerce B2C. That's like we've done more than 100 investments. IAI is example of we call it funder transformation, public to private. So basically, we bought the company when the company was listed on the Warsaw Stock Exchange. We made it private. We help funder transformation in case of growing the company to the next stage. We supported add-ons, international expansion, value-added service, outgrowth of the services. Yeah, that's and we have a very strong track record in selling companies to two types of buyers. Yes. Global strategic buyers, the best portfolio of global strategic buyers as a CE fund, and global large cap private equity funds. Yes, so this is basically, let's say, our typical outcome of our investments. Yeah, so that's where we are.
We have 1 minute left, so maybe a quick question about the findings. What was the most interesting findings in the report, or what are the trends that you see?
I mean, the report confirming our strategy. So basically, the region is about regional or pan-European e-commerce businesses. Yes, mm-hmm. It represents like a significant part of value. And the second most significant segment is software as a service businesses, mm-hmm. which are not only regional or local champions, but also European and global champions from CCE region. So basically, that's like two major pillars of digital technology sector. Plus, of course, there are some fintechs, some insurtechs, but due to the very strong competitiveness of the banking system in the region, they are probably less relevant than for West European markets.
Okay. So thank you for a quick chat. I hope you enjoy it like me. Please download the report from our website, and thank you for listening.
Thank you very much.